in this case, it comes down to transaction fees, obviously, and that's already an advantage over Ethereum just because the network is full. The other point is really like, if you are building some on the end, like if there's a certain threshold of certain applications and protocols existing on a network within, for example, this creative economy space that we, that we are targeting, that we're actually creating, that we actually like kind of invented in the term, then it's a natural tendency that more people of the same interests will go to that specific network rather than the other networks. You don't pick your networks just because if they are faster or not faster or cheaper or not cheaper. You pick them based on where do you think people are that are somehow relevant to you, or where there are protocols or apps or tokens or whatever else is that's somehow relevant to what you want to build. So that's also what you want to use. That's how you pick and choose your network. So I mean, I always compare this like, blockchains are like countries. You pick your country where you want to hang, and maybe also where you want to live. And maybe you live in multiple countries, that's fine. And maybe you move around between them, but you probably like, go to specific countries for specific purposes. And like, certain industries are stronger in some countries than in other countries. You could also compare it like this. And this is something that has to be built out. On the end, like the thing is, I mean, I have been building open source a long time. And, I can tell you this funny story. So when I actually built my first open source project, which is Findura, actually my Twitter handle comes from that name.
Yeah,
so
okay, that's the story. Tell us a story about that. That's a good story.
It's a good story. So basically, I created this open source content management system. So the thing is, I needed a content management system for the website I was building for myself and for clients. And, I made a smart way instead of like using one of the existing one. I thought, let me just build my own, the more efficient way. No, actually, the thing is, they were all pretty ugly at the time. There was Typo 3, and they were like ugly in design and also ugly and more complex in user experience. And what I was trying to do is mostly you build small business websites, a very small website that just showcase a business or whatever. And like something like Typo 3 is like a monster of a content management system. This was an overkill, and these people couldn't even use it. So I thought about building a flat file based content management system, which I did, and still there. Actually, if you go to findura.org, you can still see that website there. And basically what happened is that, when I basically did the groundwork and it was working, I thought, let me put this open source. And I had this thought, fuck, if I now put this online here, someone else will take it and make money and I don't, and I put all the work in. What I learned then over the next few years actually is the truth is, you put something in the internet, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. This is the truth. Nobody, like even if you have the wonder ball and the golden goose and you put it online, nobody cares.